Since my husband's attorney's been delayed, I'd like to talk to him in person. If that's not too unreasonable.
Mr. Ravenson?
I certainly wouldn't want to appear unreasonable.
I'll be right outside the door in case you need me.
Oh, I'm only dangerous when the moon is full.
Jack's humor. I'd hoped that we could talk like two adults.
Well, that's interesting for a woman who prefers children.
You're not making this easy.
Well, I forgot to take my Haldol this morning.
Jack, I know you think you know what I've done, but I...
Save your lies for the courtroom, Michelle.
I want you back. I love you. I know you don't believe that, and you think I'm some sort of monster, but I love you. I want this nightmare to be over. I want you and Andy to come home, back where you belong.
You want this. You want that.
I miss you. I miss our son.
The son you told me was dead.
I never said that. You were hysterical, irrational, delusional. How are you supposed to be sure of what anyone told you?
Oh, right. Crazy Jack.
No, look. I know you think you know what I did to you, what I did to our son, but nothing happened. You have to believe me.
Don't you dare touch me.
Is that a threat?
Why the performance, Michelle? Is the room bugged?
You see, that is the attitude that got us into this mess in the first place. Rigid, with no room for compromise. Never was. Jack's always right. He calls the shots. Who we see, what we do, how we make love.
Oh, so it's my fault you molested our son.
I never molested him. I was shaving. I was in the bathroom. He walked in. He was curious like any normal child.
You dare blame Andy for this.
No one is to blame because nothing happened.
You told me exactly what you did, and I want you dead.
Excuse me. Is everything all right in here?
Yes. Come in. He's not listening.
I'm sorry I was detained at the DA's office. All right, let's get to it.
We're looking for any reasonable suggestions.
We are not looking for any protracted court battle either. As a concerned parent, Dr. Ravenson has no desire to see his son separated from his father at such a critical level of his development. We prepare to offer sole custody of Andy. In return, Mr. Ravenson would drop all charges of sexual abuse.
What about visitations?
Well, naturally, Dr. Ravenson should have her son on all alternating weekends, 1 month in summer, alternate Easter and Christmas vacations.
Unsupervised?
You better accept it, Jack, because I will fight for sole custody. And when I'm done with you, you will never see him again. Do you really think that the DA is going to take your word against mine? That a judge is going to award sole custody to a man with a history like yours? Amnesia. Violence. You are so blinded by your hatred for me that you can't see the harm that you're doing to Andy. To have him testify against his own mother?
The harm I'm doing to Andy? No. Let me get this straight. You want to avoid the publicity of an incest trial. You get to keep your position at the hospital, your dazzling reputation. When on alternate weekends, you molest our son.
I don't have to listen to this.
Maybe we should do this at another time.
There is no time. The DA is filing all charges against Dr. Ravenson.
What charges? Nothing will stick. It's his word against mine.
Not anymore.